Well, happy Monday, everybody. And you know what? I am so excited about this week because every full inning Nerfy that we gave out last week found its way to the pay window. And now we're looking to carry that momentum into this week, right? Let's get a clean sweep tonight. And I do know, based in the comments, that JC1, he had mentioned that he was laddering all of those plays last week. Hey, JC1, let us know. Drop it in the comments. How did that turn out for you? How many units are you up? Did it work out? All right. I am tracking two plays for us again today, a three-team Nerfy parlay and a full inning play as well. I am Mark Wallace, co-host here at the Weekday Wagers, where I get an opportunity to sit right next to DG and Robbie Hockey every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which means that we are live today at 2 p.m. I'm going to be with DG and our very good friend, Rafael Esparza, for our Monday Ask Raph segment. I can't wait for that. He has always got some really, really great insight and information to give out to start our week. All these Nerfy plays, well, they're powered by the AI models over at justicestatsports.com. Make sure you're using promo code WAGERS50 to get 50% off your first month. That's going to give you access to every single play across every sport, not just the Nerfies that we're talking about here. All right. Let's get into today's games. We're going to start with a three-team specific Nerfy parlay. In our first leg, well, we're going to target the Athletics against Kansas City's Michael Wacha. Wacha has held his opponent scoreless in the first inning in 8 of his 10 home starts this season, and he's done a good job limiting early traffic. First inning batters, well, they're only getting 194 against him with the 272 WOBA, and he has a 1.00 first inning whip. He's also struck out 10 of the 39 batters he's faced. The Athletics, well, they've shown some first inning power on the road, hitting 3 home runs, scoring 7 times over the last 30 days. So this is not a leg that we can take for granted. However, they're still batting only 238, and Wacha's 26% strikeout rate gives him a way to neutralize that power before the A's can put together a big inning. We need him to avoid the one damaging swing, but his overall home profile makes him a pitcher I'm comfortable in backing. For the second leg, we're going to go with the Miami Marlins against Philadelphia's Christopher Sanchez. And this is really my favorite matchup of the parlay. Sanchez has cashed the Nerfy in 13 of his 14 home starts, holding first inning batters to a 208 average, a 224 WOBA with a 0.86 first inning whip. That is a major problem for a Miami offense that has almost been non-existent in the first inning on the road. Over the last 30 days, the Fish are just batting 189 with a 213 WOBA, and they've scored only 1 run while striking out 17 times. Sanchez controls the strike zone. Miami isn't producing any power, and that combination makes this a beautiful second leg. We're going to finish the parlay with the Chicago White Sox, who are facing their crosstown rivals, the Cubs, tonight, and the Cubs are going to have Shota Imanaga. I got it out that time. Now, the White Sox have been far more productive in the first inning than either of our other two teams, so I understand why this leg will make some people a little uncomfortable, a little nervous. They've scored 14 first inning runs, which is way above average when they're on the road over the last 30 days. They've hit 5 home runs, but they've also struck out 14 times, and that's where Imanaga gives us the matchup advantage here. Imanaga has cashed the Nerfy in 11 of his 14 home starts. Batters are getting just 160 batting average with a 230 WOBA. He also has a 0.71 first inning whip. He struck out 20 first inning batters, giving him a massive 38% strikeout rate. The White Sox, they've been dangerous when they make contact, but Imanaga's ability to miss bats gives him a direct path through the top of this lineup. That's going to give us the A's, the Marlins, and the White Sox. Nerfy, no run. None of those teams are going to score a run in the first inning for our 3-team specific Nerfy parlay. And you can find those markets over on DraftKings, Bovada, Bet365, and Fanatics. For our full inning Nerfy, which you can find everywhere, even on the prediction markets. Yes, Kalshi, Polymarket, and ProfitX all carry Nerfies. I am going with the game between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. We're going to see Nolan McLean is scheduled to face San Diego in the top of the first, and McLean has cashed the Nerfy in 10 of his 13 home starts. He's held opposing hitters to a 103 batting average. I really like this spot for him because he's only allowed 4 hits while striking out 16 for a 32% strikeout rate, and that's for the full year at home. San Diego, they haven't done much with their opportunities in the first inning, especially on the road. The Padres are batting .216 with a .270 WOBA over the last 30 days. They've scored 4 runs. They have not hit a home run on the road. They've also struck out 13 times. The bottom half of the inning, we're going to have Walker Buehler pitching to the Mets. And Buehler has held his opponent scoreless in the first in 10 of his 12 road starts, recording 13 strikeouts while holding hitters to a .214 batting average. The Mets have been a little above average in getting runners on base. They're batting .267 with a .313 WOBA, but they've also struck out 16 times and scored only 6 runs. Buehler's 28% first inning strikeout rate gives him the ability to shut down an inning before that traffic turns into any sort of production. McLean has also been impossible to hit while Buehler has cashed the market in 10 of his 12 road starts. That makes the Padres and Mets our full inning NRFI play tonight. These plays are based on the expected starting pitchers. So please, you know the drill. Be sure to confirm the starters before placing any NRFI wager. Let's keep that full inning streak rolling and cash that parlay. Sweep the board tonight. Why? Because I want to give away another free month to JustAStatSports.com. Want to participate with us? Want a shot at a free month? Make sure you type NRFI in the comments below. And when we sweep the board tonight, one random comment, one random name will be selected. And while you're doing that, you might as well just hit the like button and the subscribe button too. I mean, they're right there, right? I mean, what are you doing? Be sure to join DG and myself today at 2 o'clock Eastern for a live version of the Weekday Wagers. I will see you there. Best of luck.